All right. Now that you've found out that converting wind power into electrical power to light a LED is harder than it looks. First, an explanation as to why the red blades were designed that could make this. These are shaped as what we call airfoils. And that means that the red blade is very much similar to the wing of an airplane. It's flat on the wind side, and on the back side it's curved, and then there's a special twist to it. Now, airfoils are much more difficult to make and build, so for now we're going to use the flat blades of cardboard, and we're going to work on increasing the speed of the generator with pulleys to get a mechanical advantage. All right, to do that we need to make some changes. So first we have to turn the generator around so that it's pointing in the back direction, and then we're going to add a 1-inch diameter pulley right to the shaft, like that. All right, then we're going to take and put our shaft for the blade in front. I've added 3 nuts to the front of that just to give it a little more distance so the blades don't hit the front of the shaft here. Then we're going to add a 4-inch diameter pulley, and we're going to put that pulley on and line it up with the 1-inch pulley and connect it with a rubber band belt. Just like that. All right, now once we have it lined up, we're going to give it a test. Now we know we've been turning these counterclockwise, and if you look, nothing happens, but when I turn it clockwise, the opposite direction, and that's because we've switched this around and added the pulley. All right, so now we could take and change the pitch of our blades, but that's a lot of work, so let's just take and fool the LED. All right, we know we're making a negative electricity, so what we're going to do is we're going to switch and hook the red LED light to the black wire from the generator and the red to the black. So we're just reversing that. That's a simple little thing to do. Now we'll put our blade on that we had before, and let's see if we can make electricity enough now to light the LED. So we have a 4-to-1 mechanical advantage, and there it is. All right, so we've just proved now that our blades will, as long as we get the generator turning fast enough. But let's test another set of blades. And here we'll have this one. This is a different design. Okay, 6 blades. We'll put that students on there. We'll turn it on. Let's see, will it light the LED? Yes, it does. Okay, now it looks like that might be a little brighter, and maybe even the blades are turning faster. So we need to come up with a way of figuring out, well, which one is producing the most electricity. All right. Now, in order to do that, we're going to have to introduce a new piece of equipment, and this is called a digital multimeter. All right, and we're going to measure DC voltage. So we're going to set this up here at 20 volts with the middle switch. We put the black lead in what's called the common and the red lead in the middle. Notice it's off now, and we want to turn it off. We'll turn it on, and let's make a quick reading. You know, this is a standard 9-volt battery, and if I take this battery and I hook it up to the leads, we can see we have 9.5 volts, so it's a very good battery. We can try another one here. This is a 1.5 volt battery. Oh, you can see that that's only at 1.1 volts, so I would say that's showing us that this battery is a little bit discharged. Well, here's what we're going to do. Very simply, we want to take and disconnect our LED, and we want to hook the leads up to our multimeter. So just the alligator clips, and put those on. Like that. All right, let's test it out to see if it works. All right, so we turn this. Yes, we're getting reading. Now notice it is a negative reading over here. We don't care about that. It doesn't matter whether it's negative or positive. It's the same voltage as voltage, all right, for right now. So instead of fooling with changing things, we'll just leave it like that. So first, let's take our test, and we don't have the LED in there now. Here's our reading. We're up here at 4, okay, 4.47. All right, so we have to average that out. Looks like we're getting about 4.47. All right, volts DC. Let's switch that over. Take off the 6-blade, put on the 3-blade one. Now remember, they both lit the LED, but what we're trying to find out is which one is the most powerful. And by using the digital DC voltmeter, we can measure that. And you can see here at 2.6, 2.7. So the other blade design has much more power from the wind. It's being much more efficient, and that's what we want to find out. So the student who makes the highest voltage reading is the best blade design. Now do some testing.